Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and this is my channel Energy with Erin. How are you guys doing today? It's been a minute. Oh my goodness, there's so much to update you guys on. Wow, it's been almost 2 weeks. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Erin. Hi, I am a psychic and energy healer, and I just started my business officially, you guys. I can't believe it. So let's rewind. The last time I saw you guys was the new moon video just about 2 weeks ago. Literally like the day after I made that video, my website girl was like, your website's ready, like let's do this. And I'm like, oh wow, it's done and it's ready, holy crap. And then literally the very next day I got on a plane to go to Nebraska. Woo, it's like my fourth or fifth time there. And then I went and had a business trip. Basically, it was like half business, half pleasure. It went so incredibly well, you guys. I love all of you who came out to support me. I love all of you who were just there as vendors, and like we were all just hanging out in our little corner. Like I don't even want to name names because I know I'm going to forget some people, but like thank you to everyone who was there and helped supported me in any way, shape, or form. You guys, it was the best time ever. It was my first time doing an expo. It was my first time actually charging people money for this. I've been doing this for a long time, but it's my first time like actually doing it as a business. And like everything went perfectly well. Even things that didn't go well, like I had a plan in mind for the whole weekend that I was there, and then like it did not work out that way at all, but it's okay because everything else worked out. It's very much like I have a plan in mind and God's like, "Girl, we got you. This is way better." So many signs and synchronicities. Like I got to see my best friend and hang out with her. Like I only get to see her once every other year or every 2 years. She just got engaged and I got to see her kid and he's getting so big. He's like my godson. Oh, you guys. It could not have gone any better. Like seriously. Seriously. So let's rewind a little bit. Let's talk about the trip. I just want to say thank you again to Kelly Miller. She's one of my teachers. She's a psychic medium. She also is the co-owner of Awakening Store, and they were the ones who hosted the event. They are definitely going to be doing another expo in December, and I'm totally going to go. So, oh my God, you guys, thank you guys so much, and thank you to all my other people who were there, and like we all were just so supportive of each other. Like no one was fake. Everyone was real. The energy was so high. Like everything was just perfect. Like I wish we had that where I live here. And I know I'm going to find my community, but like it was amazing. So basically, I had to fly into Chicago for a layover. I always have to go to Chicago for a layover. And when we landed in Chicago, we still had the wildfire smoke that we had in New England. They were getting it really bad in Chicago that day. But when we landed in Chicago, the song that was playing on my headphones was End of Beginning, and that is by Joe Keery's band. He played Steve in Stranger Things, and that he wrote that song before he got famous on Stranger Things, and that song is all about the end and the beginning. It's the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, and every single time I go out to Nebraska, it's very much like a new chapter in my life is opening and closing. And this was like the big one. It was very much like the teacher. I mean, the student has now become the teacher. And it was like that for a lot of us. Like there were some people there vending that like they were students with me in class. And it was just like, it's so cool that we all got to like jump together and like do it all together. So that was one sign. Another sign, I kept seeing angel numbers everywhere. As I was leaving Nebraska at the end of the trip, I kept seeing 777, which is really, really good. It's like really good luck and like spiritually, divinely led. And then what else happened? So we got to set up the day before, which was I really needed that time to set up and like get to mingle and meet people. So that was really cool. I got to do some shopping at Awakenings, and I got some like cool personal pieces as well as like some work pieces. So that was really great. Oh, I wish we had a store like that out here. And so as I was setting up, I finally, like, I was just so busy, you guys, because, like, I literally just bought stuff on Amazon and shoved it in my suitcase. So I'm, like, opening everything up. It took me forever to set up, but it looks so good. My setup looks so good. I was so happy with it. But I finally sat down in, like, the healing chair that I was using, and I was like, oh my God, I need to breathe for a minute. And then I look outside, we're on the second floor, and this yellow goldfinch is right there, like, staring at me. And I'm like, oh, hi, buddy. And it was like, oh, I finally got your attention. I was just like, holy shit. And then Shelly, who was at the table next to me, she was like my mom there. I love Shelly. She's so great. And later on in that day, she was like, there's a man, I keep looking over and there's a man behind you. And I was like, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm like, it's probably my dad. I asked him to protect me, and he's very proud of me, and like, he wants to see what I'm doing and stuff like that. And she's like, oh yeah, he's been here the whole time. I'm like, yeah, I know, I bet. And then after that, I saw the bird, and my dad was the one who got me into bird watching. He bought like a little bird book. He taught me all the birds and stuff. And he knows I love the goldfinches because I can actually mimic their sound that they make. They're so cute. So I was like, okay, that was definitely my dad. For sure. For sure. And then on the day of the expo, the bird came back quite a few times again. And it, like, as soon as I looked at it, we made eye contact. It was like, okay, I got you. And they, like, would fly away. And people did end up noticing it. And I was like, I'm not going to tell them that's for me. Like, if they want to think it's for them, that's cool too. And then on the morning I was driving there, I knew everything was going to be fine. I was just so nervous. I was like, if something goes wrong, I don't know what to do. And everyone who ran the event, perfect, amazing. Like, Jess, you were amazing. I know you were vending there too. Kelly's mom and all her other workers, like, you guys were on top of stuff. I didn't really need help, but like, it was really great to have it because I know other people needed help. But on the drive there, I did not listen to music because it was my first time renting a car. It was my first time being in a hotel room by myself. So like, it was a lot of firsts this trip. And so I'm driving and I wasn't playing music because it's like, I'm in a city. It wasn't a crazy city, but it's still a city, and I'm in a rental car. I don't want to wreck the car. So, you know, I didn't listen to music, and I'm following the GPS, and like, I just kept hearing music like it was actually playing, and it was over and over and over again. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's a message for me, like, pay attention. And it was You Can Do Magic by, I think it was America, and it's like, you can do magic, like, you can have anything you desire, and it's just like, yeah, I can do magic, and I'm gonna do this, and it was, oh, you guys, I was busy all day, all freaking day, from start to finish. It was crazy. I literally only had time for one more person at the end of the day. I can't believe I actually made money. I can't believe how much money I made, and I'm just like, whoa, this is fun and easy. I didn't give myself a break at all. Other people were like, I'm giving myself a break. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, crap. And I've never done a marathon like this for like 8 hours before. It was like more like 7 hours. But I did great. I had so much energy, and even like packing up and going home, I had energy. The minute I sat on the couch at my friend's house, I felt like I got hit by a train, and I was like, okay, that's where it is. Because everyone's like, Rick, you're going to be exhausted tonight. And I was like, oh, I was. And it literally, because I was go, go, go every single day of my trip, whether it was fun or for work, like from 7 in the morning to like 2 in the morning, I was go, go, go the whole time on my trip. So when I got back, it took me a couple days to like reset and like there was so much stuff I wanted to do last week with the business, and like I just needed time to chill out and recharge my batteries. So I'm really sorry if you guys have been sending emails or trying to book me on my website. So while the website is finished, I will say I have not changed the scheduling part or the payment part. So if you guys are trying to book with me, that is not up-to-date information. It is not $50 for a 45-minute consultation. I'll tell you that much right now. So I still have to announce the winners from the raffle. Like, there's still so much I have to do. Please bear with me. I'm a one-woman show. I still work full-time. So I'm trying to get this off the ground. But overall, everything went great. I'm still looking for expos and craft fairs to do in the next coming months. So if anyone has any suggestions, throw them my way. I've been doing a pretty good job doing some research. But there's still a lot I have to do with the business. So please, 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 please bear that in mind. I'm getting ready to open any day now. So now that we have that, oh, also guys, I got my business cards. I got my business poster, and I made it myself. I designed it myself with what little skills I do have. And I apologize to everyone who does have my business card. This QR code is expired. I made an oopsie, and I signed up for what I thought was a free QR code, and I got a message in the middle of the expo being like, your QR code expires in 48 hours unless you pay. And I'm like, oh, crackers. So, and I don't want to reprint out more cards, so I think I'm just going to get some stickers and put some stickers on those. So I apologize if you have my business card and the QR code is not working. I still have the website on there. You're just going to have to be a little less lazy and type in the code. But please check out my website, check out my services. Just know you cannot book with me yet. So yeah. That's that. That was a great trip. Holy cow. I wish I could go back. I can't wait to go back and do that again. That was so much fun. I found, I did both Reiki energy healing and the readings. The readings are what sold most, which I was kind of surprised about, because as I was doing the healing, I was like, I like the healing better. And before I liked the psychic stuff better. So it's very interesting, but it's really nice that I can do both. So let's see. Let's talk a little bit about predictions I made for July since CERN has shut down. I don't know if anyone has noticed. I have been dreaming more and actually remembering it. I literally see very little to no chemtrails in the sky since CERN shut down. And a lot of the doom and gloom predictions I made, like, have not come true yet. I don't even know if they're going to. So I had a really good vision, like, before I went on my trip, and it was like the good guys have had fucking enough, and they're fucking laying down the law. They're not going to do all the heavy lifting. We're going to have to do the heavy lifting, but I do see people starting to rise up and getting pissed off about certain things, so that is some good stuff coming, you guys. Before we start, I want to talk about a few things. So I'm going to be doing a full moon video for you guys on Wednesday. On Saturday, I'm going to be doing an energetic reading video for the month of August. And then in August, I'll obviously do another new moon video, a full moon video, and we'll do a healing. The healing is going to be a little bit later in the month. I'm going to squeeze it in between the new and the full moon. That way you guys aren't getting video after video after video. So yeah, that's the plan for August. I hope you guys are ready. We're going to talk a little bit about some stuff. Mercury just went direct. Leo season began. Saturn is going into retrograde, and the lunar nodes are changing. So we have a lot to kind of go over today. But before we do that, I just want to do a quick little reading for you guys to get you through the week until we hit, Wednesday and Saturday. Where I'll be doing a bigger reading for you guys. So I grabbed the, funnier Boss Bitch decks. So, I've never seen this card. You guys got the last hurrah for the week. Interesting. I see some things in here, but let's read what it says, because what I think and what it says are a little bit different. So, the last hurrah, things are most definitely not looking good, but that's not stopping you from going all in. You are ride or die, loyal and committed. Your friends can count on you to ride at dawn. Your message, you may be fighting a losing battle, but you're digging your heels into your horse for one last yeehaw. Even when all signs point to plummeting to a swift death, you at least keep a good attitude about it. Your loyalty is admirable. So, just make sure I love that you guys are like this, because I'm very much like this as well. Very loyal, ride or die, like there for my people. Just make sure you're not giving all that you have to people who wouldn't do the same back to you. Because I feel like some of you are doing that, and it's going to be in vain. And you're going to get taken advantage of, and you're going to be really pissed off about it. So just be careful, okay? Know when it's time to let go. It's okay to be stubborn and dig your heels in. I mean, I don't know. That horse looks freaked out, man. It's kind of like, what are you doing? It reminds me of one of the nights in tarot where he's like, the horse is like, oh my God. The guy's like, keep going. This also reminds me of like the fire horse here. You're going to want to go, but like you need to know when to stop, when to go slow, when to go a little bit faster. So maybe have a little bit more discernment around that. I don't want you guys getting fucked over. And then fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. I think this is about Mercury going direct. If you guys did not make an apology during Mercury retrograde, now's a really good time. We're still in the shadow period for the next 2 weeks, so you might want to wait till after that. But we're also in eclipse season. We're in like a really weird time. It's like, yay, one thing's over, but a couple other things are happening, so it's not really stopping. But seriously, just apologize. Give up your pride and just go apologize to who you need to apologize to. Doesn't mean they're going to accept it. You cannot control how they react, okay? You can only control yourself. If they don't accept it, you just have to accept that. And just, okay, well, I did my part. I apologize, and I'm sorry, okay? There's always someone we can usually apologize to, right? So be careful. The last hurrah and apologize, okay? So I feel like those two go hand in hand. Could be really bad for some of you, could be freeing and liberating for others. So it just depends on where you're at. depends on where you're at in your journey, how much work you did in the retrograde for Mercury. So let's talk a little bit about that. So Mercury is not in retrograde anymore. It's stationed direct back on last Thursday on the 23rd. But the shadow period is going to last for about 2 weeks until August 6th. So this should remember, Mercury is the planet of your mind and thinking, communication, and technology. So technology should be going much smoother for you guys. Renewed mental clarity. Your communication is much clearer, much smoother. That's why I think it's saying apologize, because it's going to be taken a little bit easier now versus during the retrograde. You're definitely going to be having some forward momentum after about a month of delays, because this happened on June 29th. So, and then we had the shadow period before that. So it's been about a month and a half since this has been retrograde. So it's starting to slowly go forward now. This is very much like an integration period now, like taking all the stuff that you redid during the retrograde and integrating the lessons. Okay. It's a really good time to tidy up any loose ends that you may have. But hold off on major moves on your chessboard until after the eclipse season. You can do it. It's just, I think you're going to be a little freaked out. Like, say you want to quit your job, right? Like, it might take like a month or two to get another job. And I know in that time frame, their wheels start spinning, they start freaking out. So we don't want that to happen. You'll be a little bit smart about it. And then we definitely want you to reflect before you're acting. Okay, and I think that's what the last hurrah is talking about. Like, instead of just going balls to the wall, maybe think a little bit. Okay, it's going to be a little combustible with this eclipse. So that's it for Mercury going direct. So yay, finally. Everyone hates Mercury going into retrograde, but we have other things going into retrograde that maybe were worse, but we'll see. So Leo season also began on the 23rd, last Thursday, and that is going to go until August 22nd. I'm just going to do a brief thing about Leos. We're going to talk more about Leos in the new moon video. This is bringing in bold energy. You want to be loud, you want to be proud, you want to be seen. Your confidence could go through the roof. You're going to be making bold, big moves. Leos are very much main character energy, and a lot of people don't like Leos because of that. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Leos. Like, if you're like a grounded Leo, you're cool in my book. But if you're like, I'm the fucking poo, I'm the poo, take a whiff, and I don't give a crap, and even though you're kind of not, like, I don't really like people like that. Like, it's like, oh, okay, you're just full of yourself. Okay, all right, moving on. But some positive traits of Leo and Leo season is Leos are very confident. They can be very generous. They are natural leaders. They're bright. They're bold. They love to shine. And they are loyal and charismatic. I know in real life, Elle Woods from Legally Blonde is a Gemini, but Elle Woods definitely gives the Leo vibe, like main character energy. And then some negative traits of Leos and Leo season could be you're very much attention seeking, but for all the wrong reasons. You could be very stubborn. You could be domineering and too proud. Okay, and I think that's what this is talking about too. And apologizing, right? It's like being too proud to let go and say and do the things that you need to do. So that's a little bit about Leo season. It's going to be a good, fun time, even though we're having other stuff happening. Remember, July was like the big thing, although it didn't really seem like a lot of big stuff happened. So maybe it's going to be like more in the next 2 weeks, and then Leo season's going to like chill out at the end. We'll see. That remains to be seen. So that's Leo season. And next we're going to talk about Saturn going retrograde in Aries. Ooh. People always know about Mercury retrograde. They don't know much about Saturn. And it's just like, oh, Saturn returns. Oh, if you guys know about Saturn returns. Usually, it's about Saturn returning to the same spot in your birth chart like the day you were born, and that's usually between like ages 27 to 33, and that's when you get smacked real hard with all the bad shit that you did until that point in your life. And it happens every 30 years, so it's going to happen around your 30s, around your 60s, and if you get old enough, around your 90s. So I know for me during my Saturn retrograde, we had to move out of our apartment. I had to put my cat down unexpectedly. My dad was dying. My dad did die. I got married at that time. Like, we had no money. Like, and then that's when I start going through my spiritual awakening. So it's a really big time. Sometimes it's good things that kind of start your spiritual awakening, and sometimes it's not so great things. So if you're in that age range, 27 to 33, hold on to your panties, babe, because when Saturn has its return, it comes for you. But we're talking about Saturn going retrograde. So remember, when planets go retrograde, they appear like they're moving backwards in the sky, but they're not actually moving backwards. It's an optical illusion based on where we are on Earth. So Saturn is going retrograde, and it happened this Sunday, yesterday on the 26th, and it's going to go until December 10th. It's a little bit of a long one. And because it's in Aries, Aries is the warrior. Aries is the first sign. Aries is the individual, the me, the I. It's all about their fast actions. They don't like to pause, but you kind of need to pause, especially in the retrograde, right? Retrogrades are when we start redoing things. And this very much is reminding me of the fire horse year once again. Because in Aries, you just want to go, 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 go. You want to gallop to the finish line, and so doesn't the fire horse. But in this year, that will not to make a pun, but that will not behoof you. You really need to know how to ride a horse. You need to know when to trot, when to slow down, when to gallop, when to take a break. Okay, if you go balls to the wall, you're going to run out of energy and you're going to hit the wall. So we don't want that to happen to you. So let's see. Saturn is the planet of discipline, time, structure, limitation. People call it Big Daddy Saturn. Don't ask me. It's called the Great Teacher. It's the Lord of Karma. So expect in the next 6 months or so to have karma coming and going, being dished to you, being dealt to other people. Any karma that you may have against other people it's going to be very swift and quick. So if you've been a bad boy or girl, your punishment is coming. And I shouldn't say punishment, karma. Karma is all about balancing. It's not like you did something bad to me, so you're gonna, something bad's gonna happen to you. It's not really about that. It's more about keeping the cosmic balance, right? Balance. Not, you push me, so I'm gonna push you back. It's not that at all. It does not equate that. So this is all about, the planet is all about responsibility, maturity, karma, delays, long-term rewards, and like, no one likes Saturn, but if you do the fucking work, you get fucking rewarded big time. But that's why people don't like Saturn, because you have to do the work. No one wants to do work. Everyone's freaking lazy, right? So this is going to be all about hard work, boundaries. So you guys better be laying down your boundaries. And lessons through challenges, okay? This is very much reminding me of the labors of Hercules, where Hercules had to go do all these crazy tasks. But in the end, he got rewarded for it. And he became known as like the greatest demigod, right? Or at least we still talk about him today more than other demigods, right? So also Saturn rules Capricorn. If you guys know anything about Capricorns, they're a very fucking hardworking sign, and so it totally makes sense that is their ruler. They work hard, and they play harder, but they wait to play. They make sure all their work is done first. So let's see what else I have written down. So because it's going retrograde, I already said karma is quick. It's coming and going. This is going to be more, because it's a retrograde, you're going to be focusing more inward than outward. So again, more inward work. Yay. So you need more inward work, and it's going to be to reevaluate your commitments, your boundaries, your personal responsibility, and once again, long-term goals. I know I'm repeating myself, but that is the theme of Saturn going retrograde. So we want you to expect some more inner reflection, looking at what path you're on versus the dreams, wishes, and ambitions that you have, and whether or not that matches up or meshes well. Basically, if you haven't gotten your ish together by now, in the next 6 months, it's going to be made abundantly clear. And especially with the eclipse season, if you guys are staying somewhere or with someone that you are not supposed to stay with, and you know that, the eclipse season is going to freaking push them out. And then you're going to be figuring out the rest of your stuff through this retrograde. And I think that's where the boundaries are coming in. The people who are not good with their boundaries, you need to get good on those, because people are going to be coming back and trying to get back into your life. There's going to be a lot of accountability checks during this next 6 months, okay? So, you could see people blaming others and not taking responsibility, or avoiding hard truths. Don't be that person. Be the person saying, you know what, yeah, I fucked up, and I fucked up good, and I'm really sorry, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to fix it and get back to where we are and not make that mistake again. If you want to go ahead and blame others and avoid hard truths, you're just going to get smacked in the face with karma over and over and over again until the end of the year. So put on your big boy or big girl pants and be an adult about things and just get it over with. Rip the frickin' Band-Aid off before someone else can rip it off for you. Have some agency. So your boundaries and your limits, okay, those are going to be tested over and over again, both in your personal life as well as professional life. And I think that's going to be pushing you to get out of either a toxic relationship or cut off toxic people in your life, or even a toxic job, or maybe the place you live is toxic, something like that. So anything you've been karmically avoiding is going to smack you in the face really, really hard during this time. So that's why I think it's saying to apologize. Get ahead of the horse before the cart runs you over. Okay? So own up to your shit. Doesn't mean the other person is going to accept it, and that's okay. Remember, how you respond and treat other people is your karma. How they respond and treat other people is their karma. So you might be doing everything right, but you might be dealing with like a nasty, toxic person who's just negative all the time. And it's just like, don't even get it. When they try to upset you, don't even get upset, because number one, they want that. And number two, that's how they're treating you in that moment is their karma. They're going to have to answer to that one way or another, okay? Deal with your karma. Be nice and sweet. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Just zip the lip and keep on moving, okay? That's what I want you to do. Keep that in mind. Oh my God, we have eclipse season to talk about too, but so much. Okay, so that was Saturn going retrograde. Some other stuff also happened. All of this is happening like the same day. Starting yesterday, the lunar nodes are changing signs. So we have a south node and a north node in our charts. The north node is where you are going towards in this life. Something new that you have not conquered, that you're here to conquer in this life. And then your south node is kind of where you were in your last life and the lessons that you have completed in your last life. So things like that, depending on what sign it's in and what house, is going to indicate things that are very easygoing and easily come to you, okay? So that's just a little bit about the nodes. Again, guys, I'm an amateur astrologist here, so I'm not, the best. I try my best, but I'm not perfect. So the lunar nodes changing signs, that happens every 18 months, and it lasts for 18 months, okay? So it's happened yesterday, and it's going to go until March 26th of 2028. And it was in Pisces, Virgo. Now it's changing into Aquarius, Leo. So the north node is going to be in Aquarius and the south node is going to be in Leo. So what does this mean? So this is happening during the eclipse, right? We're going to be talking about the eclipse in a little bit. But the eclipse is happening like now as well. So what are eclipses? Eclipses are activated, accelerated, fated life changes. Things that do not last in your life are going to crumble, and the things that do last are going to stand strong. So it's your time. It's a shakeup in your life. Whatever falls away, okay, that didn't work. Let's rebuild, or let's move on and let's look at this other thing. That's sort of what's going to be happening with the eclipse. So, but we're talking about the nodes. So this is, because it's Aquarius and Leo, they're opposite each other on the zodiac wheel. It's very much going to be like a me focus, because Leo is all about me, into a we focus, because that's what Aquarius is all about. Aquarius is like that weirdo, it kind of is reminding me of like Neo when he's in the Matrix before he finds out he's in the Matrix. Like, he appears normal, but he's this weird hacker with, links to all these underground people and stuff. that's kind of the energy of an Aquarius. I don't personally know any Aquariuses, so it's really hard for me to like pinpoint and describe certain things, but I'm going to do my best. So this is very much a time of the collective versus the individual. It's going to be all about innovation. Aquarius is all about weird, innovative things. So you're going to be seeing answers, new, innovative answers to old problems. So you're going to be seeing a lot of things crumbling down. And during this time also, it's very much going to be like half of the people are going to go back to old school ways, maybe like getting rid of their phones, getting rid of social media, internet, going and having actual parties and like not taking out your phone every 5 minutes. Going rollerblading, like things in the 90s, early 2000s is coming to mind, like stuff that kids did back then versus now. And then there's going to be the other group who's like, no, super, super technological and futuristic and AI and all this new stuff. It's going to be like one of two things. And it doesn't mean either one is wrong. It's just, I think we need to find out how to kind of blend the two a little bit more. Because I know some people could really benefit from unplugging. And then some people could really benefit from learning some more technology, right? So this is definitely pivoting our collective focus away from the ego-driven validation, like the Hollywood, oh, look at me, I have all this, and because I have this handbag, I'm the popular girl, right? We're turning away from that because that's very Leo, and we're looking more towards community and innovating the community, and that is what Aquarius is all about. Because Leo and Aquarius, they're fixed signs, they're the doers of the zodiac, okay? They're about stabilizing long-term social frameworks and redefining personal worth outside of public performance. Okay, so finding your worth in you, like Leo is very much like, I get my sense of self from other people telling me I'm great and all this stuff. And Aquarius is like, no, I already know my sense of self deep within me. I don't care that I'm the weirdo and the outcast of society because I have things to contribute that other people can't. So these signs are very reliable. They're hardworking. They're the doers of the zodiac. I think I already said that. They're all about long-term goals. So whatever goals you're going to be starting during this time, it's not going to take place overnight. It's going to take place over the next 18 months, a year and a half. So be patient. I know a lot of us are not patient. The only negatives to the fixed signs are they can be very stubborn, resistant to change, and inflexible when they're given an option to maybe not be so inflexible. They're just gonna be like, no, I'm not doing that. So be aware of that. That might be your energy, and I think that's what this is talking about, the last hurrah, digging in your heels and being like, no, I'm not gonna go, I'm not gonna do it. So just a little bit, that's what we're moving into. The last 18 months, the nodes were in Pisces and Virgo, and that's mutable energy. They're the chameleons of the zodiac. They're very flexible, they're open-minded, they're restless though, and resourceful. So the last 18 months was all about spiritual surrender and fine-tuning your daily routines. That's now over. Now we're moving more into the collective, which I think is what we're going to need. I think that's why the white hats or the good guys are like telling the bad guys, like, your time is over. It's time for them to start stepping up and doing what they need to do and coming together as a group. And I really do see that happening. I do see some civil war still possibly happening. A lot of people are still saying they don't see a new president after Trump. Trump is not looking good either. I haven't seen him in a while because I don't follow politics, but I saw him in a video recently and I was like, oh, he does not look good. His chi, his life force energy looks like shit. He's turning gray. And when people turn that color, they're slowly dying, unfortunately, is the only way to put it. So very interesting to see what's going to happen with that. And just everything else. I heard when I was away on vacation or on my work trip that Iran was bombing, Iran was getting bombed, or I'm just like, yeah, I know the warmongers are going to warmonger, right? Like, they're not going to stop anytime soon. But just expect in the next 18 months, like, a lot of systems to crumble and fall down. Systems that were made to help groups of people. So, like, maybe, like, Planned Parenthood, or not necessarily Social Security, but stuff like that. Maybe, like, groups at your schools or something. Like, something like that is going to be restructured and kind of like, it's in a box and we're tossing it up and it's just going to go wherever and we're just going to have to pick up the pieces and redo the puzzle, right? Like redo it in a way that works better. But that's good because we need change. People don't like change, but we need change. So I'm going to be talking about this more in Saturday's video, but just to go over the eclipse season, the shadow period starts this Wednesday, the 29th, and the shadow period will completely end on September 11th. So the actual eclipse season, we're already in it. Okay, so good luck. On August 12th, we're having a total solar eclipse in Leo. I believe it is partially viewable from North America. And then on August 27th, 28th, we're having a partial lunar eclipse, and that's going to be in Pisces. And once again, I believe we can partially see that in North America. So once again, eclipse seasons are the cosmic accelerator. It's all about shifts, revealing things to you that were hidden. But this is to help you clear old habits that you may have that are not serving your highest good, or even to clear your path in front of you. Like maybe you're like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to school for this many years and intern and then get a job. And then you find out like, oh, your money for school got pulled. Now you can't do that at all. And you're like, oh shit, well, what do I do now? Well, this is your chance. That was a sign from the universe being like, you're not on the right path. Let's get on the right path here. So don't be upset by things that fall away during this time. It was meant to fall away. This is also about stability versus change. So like what's working for you versus what could be holding you back, whether that's an internal thing that you're doing, or maybe it's an external factor. And also this is the time to surrender. Do not fight, do not cling. Okay, it's time to trust the bigger picture of your life. And I know I use this analogy all the time. You're in a microscope and you're looking down and you're looking at all the cells. And it's like, if you just take your face away from the microscope and look around, oh, there's a bigger picture here. I'm not just in this world of microscopes, like, and what's on the plate, right? Like, oh, I'm in a room. I'm in a university. Like, I'm a human being. I'm at work right now. I'm doing research. Like, take a step back, breathe, and look at the bigger picture. And you have to be accepting of endings. That's why people who dig in their heels, people who dig in their heels are going to have a very, very hard time in the next 6 weeks. And we don't want that. And remember, after the eclipse season is over, it's going to be more clear to you where you need to go and what you need to do. Hold that thought. Don't let that thought go. Okay. Don't be like, oh, well, all this shit happened at work, but it's blown over now, so I'll just stay. No. Make a plan. Keep that in your head. No, this happened to me. This person did me dirty, or they're changing policy or whatever. Okay, I need to make an exit plan. Let's get started on the exit plan. Do not make serious moves during the eclipse. You can, but it just might not work out as good as far as timing goes. September would probably be a much better time to make those decisions and moves on your chessboard. So that's kind of just a quick update of stuff that's going on. I know I haven't been on a little bit, and I really, really wanted to make this video earlier last week, but you guys, I was just so pooped from going, and like, oh, once the expo was over, I was so sad. Everyone just kind of went their separate ways, and I'm just like, this was amazing. I don't want this day to end. The energy was so high in the room. Everyone was so lovely. I had great readings pretty much all day, great healings, and everything just went so good, so good. Everyone got like a little goodie bag, like, oh, you guys, I can't wait to do more expos. I still got to get some more equipment and stuff, but we're good. I just need to set up the online stuff is what I need to do. But once again, I'm a one-woman show, and I was born in the 1900s, and I am not as smart as all these technologically advanced kids these days. So bear with me. But that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys are having a lovely week. Happy Monday. Once again, thank you to all my friends who came out. I know, Jess, thank you for coming out and seeing me. I know I said I wasn't going to name names because I don't want to leave people out. But thank you for stopping by and seeing me. I got a picture. I have to make a post of all the pictures. I didn't really take many pictures because I was so busy. But I have to make a post on my socials about the trip and the pictures. So I'm like, let me do this video first and then I'll do that. And you guys, I literally have like a list this long of like all the to-do lists. And it's like, I know once that's done, I just have another list and another list and another list, but it's okay because we're going to get it over with and we're going to get it done and things are going to get going. I just can't believe my business is up and running somewhat. I just can't believe like I made money. I can't believe how good of a time I had and like how easy. And I'm like, my guides are like, this is how it can be every day. Like, it can be fun and easy every day. And I'm like, I totally get it now. Like, doing what you love, it does not feel like work. Did I work hard and work my ass off all day? You bet I did. But you know what? It went by like that. And I met so many amazing people. And I helped a lot of people. And that's what really matters at the end of the day. It's not about the money. Obviously, a girl needs to eat and needs to pay her bills. But using my gifts to help people, like, thanks God, like, thank you for letting me do this. So thank you all once again for coming out. I can't wait to come see you guys again in Nebraska. I'm gonna be doing the circuits here in New Hampshire. I think I have some events in Sandown I'm doing, possibly Hooksett, Derry, trying to think what else. There is a cool place up in the mountains that I want to go do. It's like a hippie festival. I'm like, oh, that might be really cool. But I gotta plan all that stuff. So anyway, keep an eye out for me. Please, please, please check out my website, subscribe, follow me on all my socials, all that good stuff. I can't wait to talk to you guys and see you guys more in person. And yeah, maybe I'll see you at a booked service. Definitely go check out my services, you guys. I have a lot of different things. I don't have the prices up yet because I have to do the schedule page, but a lot of different price points. So if there's something you can't afford, that's totally fine. Just get a mini reading or get an emailed reading or something, just something a little bit smaller. I tried to do different price points for different kinds of people. So, and it's weird. The universe keeps sending me like rooms for rent and places for rent, and I'm like, I know, universe, I want to have my own place one day, but like I am not there yet. And I feel like they're trying to tell me like, if you get going quick enough, like we can get you a place like soon. And I'm just like, oh, I gotta get my nose to the grindstone. So anyways, I'll stop chatting your ear off, but I love you guys. I'm sending you all peace, love, light, and healing. Follow me, share, get the word out there. As soon as I have 100 followers, I can start doing lives and Q&As and stuff for you guys. I really, really want to start doing that. So please, if you like me and you have a friend who thinks they'll like me, share a video. Be like, hey, go follow her. I would really appreciate it. So I love you all so much. I hope you're having a lovely week. I will see you again on Wednesday for the full moon in Aquarius video. And I will also see you Saturday for the energetic reading for the month of August. So much happening. So I love you guys. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will talk to you later. This is Erin with Energy with Erin, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.